Welcome to yet another exciting and educative episode of the Shili Social Movement podcast, where we talk and dissect about issues concerning girls and young women from all diverse backgrounds. Today, I have here with me
Philomena J, the Volta Regional Focal Rep of the Shili Social Movement,
and
Adams Mubashara, the focal person in the Ashanti region for the social movement.
welcome, girls, and I'm grateful for having you here today.
thank you for having us.
So, on the 25th of November to the 10th of December, we celebrate what we call the 16 Days of Activism. Now, this year is no different. This year, we are talking about digital violence. Among other things that are being discussed, like the gender-based violence and intimate personal violence, we are dissecting and talking about how digital violence and online harassment affects girls and young women. So, my ladies, I want to ask you, when we talk about digital violence, what actually do we mean? We want to explain it so that the layperson can understand.
Okay, so when we talk about digital violence, it refers to all forms of violence that are perpetrated via digital technologies. So we can talk about the internet, social media, online messaging apps, among many others. So it's just a form of violence that takes place online. That's what digital violence is.
And Adams?
Okay, I think Philomena has just described digital violence
Right.
in some yes. So when we talk about digital violence, it basically means someone violating your rights on the media platforms, be it the internet, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere in the internet. When you are being violated, we term that as digital violence. Thank you.
Great. So, upon hearing your answers, I actually want to ask, because I know that as girls and young women, one of the places where we actually, voice our concerns is the social media. We talk of LinkedIn and Instagram and the rest. However, upon hearing things such as cyberbullying, this whole online harassment and stuff, how does it affect our advocacy as far as social media is concerned?
Okay, so personally, as a GYW, sometimes watching people post and reading some of these offensive comments and rates, sometimes I feel scared to even post online because I feel like, what if I'm exposed to some of these people who are abusive online, or what if I get someone like this commenting? I'm someone who I easily feel like I'm so sensitive, so if someone comes to make such a comment under my post, it might even bring me down. But what I have at the back of my mind is, as UIW, we shouldn't be led down by some of these minor things, but we are rather supposed to take action to protect ourselves from this kind of abuse. So yes, it affects me in a way by bringing my morale down, but I still just bounce back stronger and continue the advocacy.
Great. What about you?
Yes, so yes, it has affected me negatively. Having that experience of someone like leaving those comments under my post. Since then to today, I've deleted every video I have of myself off TikTok. I don't have any video of myself on TikTok. It's only my profile picture that is there. Because I'm very scared. Like, what if I make a post and then the person uses a different account to come under my post and then make a comment again? Although yes, I don't have any regrets in my advocacy life, and then I want to continue to make a difference. But then I still have this fear in me to use TikTok because of what happened. Yes, I'm still scared to, like, just like I said, what if he comes again? And then those comments that he was leaving, it was very offensive. It even went to the extent of body shaming me. Like, yes. So sometimes you'll be like, so what did I even see in you cry? You look like, I don't want to put the words here.
Yeah.
I don't want to put the exact words. So it's very disheartening, and it scares me to like keep on using TikTok. So I just go watch videos and then that's it. So I don't advocate on TikTok because of the fear I have in me. So yes, it has really affected my life and then my advocacy life.
Wow, that's actually very sad to hear, but it's actually also very true. And then we hope that along the way we try to overcome these kind of things that happen. Because, not to scare you, Adam, but I actually came across a video which actually saddens me, because there was a young lady who actually committed suicide as a result of body shaming. Because anytime she posts her content, there are people in her comment section who are body shaming her and insulting her, and she committed suicide as a result. So it tells you the extent to, you know, how digital violence are affecting the youth, not just, you know, girls and young women, but just the youth in general. And it is something that we should be cautioned about and all of that. And speaking about caution and protecting ourselves, what are some of the ways that girls and young women and the youth in general can protect themselves whilst navigating these digital platforms?
Okay, so I think one key thing every GYW, every youth must be aware of is like they should be self-aware about what this digital violence is. As Adams mentioned earlier, someone was commenting under her post, like she only blocked the person, but she didn't really know that that's kind of abusive comments entail digital violence. So as young people, we should make sure that we are aware of it, or we learn more about this digital violence, so that whenever someone tries to do something like this to us, we are able to know and take the right steps. And then also, we should be cautious of what we post online. Like you have to make sure that you are posting like very good content. Like make sure you filter your contents in a way that will not trigger someone to come and say. We know some people are there naturally, no matter what you post, they'll have something to say, but we should also ensure that you won't give them that chance to say something about you. And then I think Adams will add more about how she blocks, so she should talk more about that one.
Yes. So what I'll have to say is that we should keep creating awareness on digital violence, even after the 16 days of activism, because it shouldn't always be within this time period. Yes, it shouldn't, or it should go beyond this, so that people can, like, we should just keep creating awareness for people to learn. And then to ourselves as girls, to young women, and as youth, just as you said, we should be mindful of the content we put up there. We should be very mindful of the content we put up there. So even putting the what I went through aside, I also posted an inappropriate video of myself on TikTok again, and then someone I respect a lot in church came across the video, and then the person, he didn't text me, he didn't say anything. He went and then viewed my profile picture, and then, you know, on TikTok when someone views your profile picture, you can see it, you can know that this person. So when I saw the video, I was like, oh my god, what have I done? I should have been cautious and mindful of what I post on TikTok. And then that was also one of the reasons why I took everything down. And then because it was I was so ashamed of myself, because I think they didn't. I think I disappointed him in a way. So I advise myself, and then I don't post such inappropriate videos of myself anymore. So yes, as we are creating awareness, let's also be mindful of the content we put on the media, and let's block people that come to our DMs to scam us, that they have pictures of us, they have videos of us, and if you don't do this, if you don't do that, then they'll post them. Let's just block the people immediately. Let's not entertain them for them to ask for more things, and then we be depressed to the extent of taking our own lives. So yes, let's just block the person. If someone comes to our DM with such demands that if you don't send me this, I'll post this. Yes, so that is
what Adam said. I think we should also be mindful of who we friend online. So for me, I have something that I do, that if you don't have a profile picture, I don't accept your friend request, whether on LinkedIn, Instagram, or something. So let's also be mindful with who you connect with, and then like make sure you do background checks before you connect with people, send your pictures to people, because now there is AI. So somebody can take a normal picture that we have posted and turn it into a nude picture or something and try to use it to scam you. So we should be mindful of who we share our sensitive information and videos and things with online, so that we won't be put in a situation where something bad will happen and like you can take your life on, because it has so many impacts on us as the youth. So let's just be mindful and careful of what we do online.
Thank you very much, ladies. Like, honestly, you've said it all. And what the only thing I would want to add is, I know there's something called a two-step verification.
Yeah.
I think it's on all social media platforms, whether you're using Instagram or WhatsApp. Do well to turn it on and to protect yourself. Also, try and read about, if you want to be vibrant and known on the social media space, try and read so much about it and also know how you can protect yourself. So thank you very much, ladies. Thank you once again. I would like to ask, before I move to getting your last word, I would like to ask, although we are talking about digital violence, we also know that the digital platforms actually hold opportunities for us as girls and young women. So to other girls and young women out there, although we are talking about digital violence, which is the negative side, there's also positive sides to digital platforms, I believe. And I would want you to share how girls and young women can use digital platforms to their benefits.
Okay, so for me, I'll start with LinkedIn, because I realized that nowadays, even if you are applying for certain opportunities, they mostly add that you add your LinkedIn profile or your LinkedIn URL to it, which is like, it has become a form of an online CV for you. So as young people, we can take advantage of these social media platforms like LinkedIn, TikTok, where we post the great things that we are doing as girls and young women, so that when the day of reckoning comes, you can have something to testify to the fact that you have done this and that. And then advocating using social media like holds so much weight that you're able to reach so many people like out of a geographical area, and then it will help you. Like, so we should take advantage of this while also being cautious at one side as well.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think this session would rather be an educative one for me, because I have advised myself to not to use the social media platforms. Yes, so I would rather learn and educate myself, and then I read a lot about it. Yes, and then I'll have to go back, because I can see that a lot of it. Yes, because recently I have been using WhatsApp to. I've started a thrift footwear business.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I've been posting it only on WhatsApp because I don't have an active TikTok or Instagram or Snapchat, because of the fear I have in me. But then I think I have to advise myself and go back. Yes.
Well said once again, ladies. Thank you so very much. And I'd just like to add that, especially if you want to gain access to fellowship and other scholarship opportunities, try and put yourself out there. But as they have said, try and also learn how to protect yourself. Okay, so at this juncture, I know we are having a beautiful discussion, but all good things do come to an end. So I would like to take your final words to every girls and young women there watching. What do you have to say?
Okay, so I would like to say that even though this 16 days of activism will come to an end, let's keep on educating ourselves about all these forms of violence, digital violence, gender-based violence, intimate partner violence, and then let's make sure that we have knowledge at our fingertips to ensure that we are always protected from this cyberbullying and all these forms of digital violence that occur. So keep on protecting yourself and make the right move at all times.
Thank you.
Okay, so my last words will also be that the digital violence, gender-based violence, and all forms of violence is for us all to collectively fight and put an end to. It is not an individual, it is not the responsibility of an individual to bring an end to it. If we collectively do it, we can end it. So let's work together and bring an end to these violence on our media platforms, gender-based violence, all forms of violence. Let's work together and bring an end to it. Thank you.
Thank you to Adams and thank you to Philomena. As the Gen Zs would like to say it, that is on period. So on that note, we bring our podcast discussion to an end. So thank you, lovely viewers, for joining us and then staying with us till now. It's been wonderful. It's been amazing having Philomena and Adams join us for today's podcast. Before I leave, I would like to leave with a phrase that says, your space, your peace. So although you are using social media, try as much as possible to prioritize your peace and your mental health. It's been yet another exciting and educative session here at the Shirley Social Movement podcast. See you in another video. Bye.